Hey everyone, this is a question I pose not just for fun. I've got a little project I'm working on. Just want to bounce it off a couple heads and see if I can get any decent feedback. What would you do if you were able? What if, okay, would you call it psychic if you could communicate with your future self mentally? If you were able to, let's say, ask a question to, let's say, April 19th, 2021. And right now it's, let's say it's today is Boxing Day. Today is 12/26/2020. Let's say, for instance, I want to pick a date. Let's say February 10th. Hold on a second. So let's say that on February 10th, you want to know what the outcome of said situation is going to be. So would you call it psychic if you could communicate with yourself in the future? Or would you call it gifted in some other way? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to say, but I don't want to spoil some things to come. But I'm working on a project where someone is able to communicate with their future self mentally. But it's not exactly psychic, it's something else. Um, it is in my belief that the human mind is a quantum machine, an organic quantum computer. Given that we're able to understand that of Schrödinger, the cat that's in the cabinet that could be both alive and dead at the same time until you open the doors because you don't know the outcome. I also happen to believe that faith, what a person believes beforehand, also affects the outcome of the situation. I call it a Higgs field value. Given the Higgs field is that which um, the Higgs boson, that little particle, the God particle, interacts with. Otherwise, it would just be light splashing on top of light in different colors and showing what that mix would be. Perhaps. Um, there's a lot out there we just don't know. And they said there was an oh, okay, this is where this kind of goes, I think. So these are kind of notes to myself. So if it kind of goes into la la land, you can't keep up. Please forgive me. It's not because I'm thinking I'm uber smart or anything. It's just I'm speaking my own little lingo and I understand what I'm saying. And it's actually for the best for now because I don't want to spoil the books to come. Um, or at least book because I do have a project I'm working on. Um, if one could communicate with their future self and ultimately you want it to be the one that has the best possible way. So, if time is like a crystal, I picture pin needles, like the organic type. Um, okay, if the brain is a quantum device, a quantum machine, if it is possible, both you and yourself in other times are indeed from the same source, so technically one could quantum entangle with themselves. I've never heard of matter that's been quantum entangled before, but perhaps we really are quantum entangled with ourselves. Um, yeah, it's a little bit pseudoscience for now because we don't have any proof of this fact. I'm saying facts. Okay. We don't have any proof of this yet. Um, but when it shows itself one way or the other, I have a feeling since E equals mc squared, given energy can be quantum entangled, it only stands to reason that since energy and matter are interchangeable, we could do it with matter as well. So then, would it be as marvelous as when you turn over, let's say, okay, when you flip a particle over, the other particle that's quantum entangled does it automatically, as if a ghost did it for you. Maybe with matter, there has to be interaction, an energy exchange. I don't know. You flip over one thing somewhere else in the world. Okay, Tesla Edison. Tesla and Edison, I think they were quantum entangled. Um, I think people can be quantum entangled. In a perfect world, which I believe we live on, because it's perfectly Earth, and I gotta go a little bit cheesy lawyer on it, but given the world is perfectly there and there's no holes taken out of it. We live on a perfect world. That's what I believe. I believe that we're perfect as we are as humans. We're perfectly human. I don't have any parts missing, so I'm, yeah, okay, so if I am, then you are, because you're watching. So thank you. I don't even know if I'm going to post this because this is so wild, but it's really notes to myself for that of the future project. And, I know I get scatterbrained a little bit. Bear with me, please. The objective here was to discover what other people's minds on the subject might. I can't post this.